walking like right here, and I went to move it with my foot, and it was like right here, and it bit me.
And you said you were coming to move the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Had you moved the truck yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I just moved my foot to push it.
And it was the snake was right here.
Yeah, it was like in a patch of grass like this.
Where had your cousins been prior to it biting you? What area were they playing in?
Like this entire area.
And they had just left. Like how many minutes do you think they had just walked away?
Like maybe 2 or 3.
2 or 3 minutes. Yeah. So tell me, what went through your mind when all this happened?
I was just scared. And I wasn't expecting a snake to be under something my cousins was just playing under or with.
Was the truck over there or was it like over here?
It was like right here.
Okay, so the truck was like right next to
this patch of grass.
Okay,
it was
so
like
the truck
right
was
here.
right there and the snake was right next to it.
Yeah.
And you were just gonna go move it. Where were you gonna take it? Just move it to?
No, I was just gonna push it over here, or over there, just to get it so my uncle wouldn't hit it when he leaves.
Yeah. Had you ever seen a snake like that before?
Mm-mm.
Does it kind of have you nervous now, or when you're outside? Are you always kind of like looking around? What did it feel like when you got bit by that snake?
Just like stinging and started to burn.
Where was that burning? Was it just at your?
It was just right in the bite.
And then, did you feel anything else happen after that as far as pain? Did it shoot up your leg or did it go?
Yeah, it went up to like my calf.
How's your leg now? Is it better or does it still hurt or?
It's better, but I mean I have sharp pains in my ankle just sometimes.
Why were you more so concerned about your cousins than yourself?
Because it would have killed them almost instantly, and I knew it wouldn't have killed me just instantly like it would have them.
Yeah, you believe it could have killed them? Did the doctors say anything about it, like a kid that small that gotten bit? Oh, okay, I wonder if they said, you know, the venom would have been worse on a younger kid. Yeah, so you guys were all just, were you kind of playing with them and?
Mm-hmm. I was keeping them away from going into the woods with the truck, because they like to go over there.
And you wanted to keep them out of the woods to avoid
running into snakes or anything harmful or sharp.
And who knew something harmful was right there next to them? Wow. What do you think would have happened if that snake had bit one of your cousins?
They would have screamed really loudly and probably fell.
So when the snake bit you, it bit that ankle?
Yeah.
And then it came after you again?
Mm-hmm. It went to strike me just another time, but I hurried up and jumped backwards so it wouldn't.
What did you do then?
I ran to get my uncle, and so he got a shovel and a bucket and came over here and picked it up, and it tried striking him too.
Was the snake still in this
Mm-hmm.
area? It didn't go away?
No, it wouldn't. It didn't move.
How big was that snake?
About like this.
Yeah. Talk about going to the hospital. When you went to the hospital, how were the doctors and nurses? Did they look like they were nervous or?
Yeah, just a little nervous.
Were you worried? Tell me what you thought about your leg. Were you worried that you were going to lose it, or did you think everything was going to be okay?
I was worried that I would have lost it.
Yeah. Wow. Your family is saying that they think that you were very brave in this situation. What do you think about that? How do you feel about that?
Good.
Yeah. Is it scary to know that these snakes are around and they're out there? And like, tell me what you think about that. Do you think it's scary? And what do you think about these snakes being everywhere?
It's scary because it can be anywhere at almost any time. And it could strike just anytime like it did me.
Do you think you're fortunate here? Do you think you're lucky? How do you feel about that?
I think I'm lucky because it's dead.
You said what now?
Because it's dead and that I didn't lose my leg or anything.
When you're here with your cousins, is that your job to kind of watch them and make sure that they're okay? Talk about that. Is it an important job, and why do you think it's so important?
So this don't happen to them, or they don't run into any other type of snake or anything that can harm them.
When you're out here with them, you take that job. Is it something that you take seriously? And yeah. Anything else that you want to add or anything like that? What do you want people to know about this incident and about dealing with these snakes?
Just to watch the surroundings around your child when they're outside, and that they don't run into anything that they shouldn't be into.